Hey everybody, welcome to the live streams of Global Trade Live. Today is 28th of March and we are now live in New York session over here. So let's get started without wasting any further time. So this is GBP chart over here. Let me just, first of all, let's just check if there is any news today or not. So there is no such news which can be a problem for us. So we can just proceed further with the analysis. Yeah. So if we look at the GBP let me just remove all the drawings from here and let's just have a look on the daily. So by looking at the daily time frame, the daily yesterday's candle, it just closed at the resistance over here, which is coming from the left. And right now the current daily candle is moving down by forming a higher wick, and it's been almost more than the half day. So I don't really think that now the current daily candle will be flipping back up. It might be coming down to this area of support which is coming from the left, so we might see some sort of consolidation over here if we talk about the daily. But we obviously have to get more clarity about the market to execute trades and to analyze, or to get some idea of the market. So what I'm gonna now do is right now let's just readjust the levels according to the 4-hour time frame. So we can clearly see that there is a strong level of resistance. GBP has just rejected and it came back down, and the previous 4-hour candle, it tried to go all the way up, but it rejected all the higher prices and it just closed with a weak bullish candle. After that, if we just remove this line over here, and if we just look at this overall picture, then we can say that right now 23 minutes left for the 4-hour candle to close, and we can literally say that in case if this 4-hour candle breaks the low of the previous 4-hour candle, then we might see a downfall in GBP. But the problem is in 23 minutes, which is really less time according to the 4-hour, in 23 minutes this candle will be about to close. So I really cannot say right now that it will be gonna move down or not, because I really think to push down or to get a nice move, the candle should be having at least 1 to 2 hours left to close. So we might just see some consolidation on the smaller time frames in the next 23 minutes. So right now nothing is happening in GBP, and let's have a look at the 1-hour time frame now. So if we look at the 1-hour time frame, then if we readjust these levels, then we can clearly see that there was a high formed, and after that there is a lower high formed, and now a lower high is again forming over here. But if we look on the left, let's have a look on the clean ranges we are getting over here, right? So by zooming into the chart a little bit, we can say that if we look on the left, then we have this clean range in GBP in the 1 hour, right? So we can just mark a support area down over here, and we can just calculate the overall range we are getting. It's about 60 pips of range. So the range is also really nice. It's the range is not a problem, but the thing is how we are gonna execute this trade. So to know that, we have to switch to the 30-minute time frame, and let's have a look on the 30 minutes. My internet is working slow, I think. Okay, so the thing is, if we by looking at the 30 minutes, we can say that the move has already been done from here to here, right? So whenever this thing happens, whenever a move has already been done, then what do? we always wait for a resistance. In this case, we will be waiting for a resistance to be formed and a continuation to the downside. So I need some pattern like this in the current market scenario, because think of it like that. In case this candle closes over here and the next candle just breaks the low and continue to move down, but the thing is that could be a really risky trade, right? And we really like to eliminate all the risk when we are trading, because we play with the probability thing. So whenever there is a high probability trade, then only we will be entering the trade. Otherwise we will be just sitting back and relax, because there is no point of force trading, because a market will be giving you the opportunity each and every day. So there's no point of feeling FOMO, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna wait, and I'm just gonna wait for the current 30-minute candle to close in GBP JPY, and after that I'll look at the market and let's see if we will be having a trade or not. Because the thing is, this could be a really nice trade if we get a proper setup, but if I don't get a proper setup, then I'm just gonna stay out of the market. And if you look at the gold over here, yesterday's trade was really nice in gold. So I have posted the analysis on Telegram, Instagram, Twitter, and everywhere I'm available on, so you can just go and check this analysis out. Let me just remove all the drawings. And the thing is, by looking at the gold, the move has already been done in gold as well. And let's have a look on the 30 minutes, and then we decide where the market is really heading towards to. So by looking at the gold daily, we can clearly say that the trend is bullish in gold, and the market is now moving above this area of support now over here, which was the resistance in the past. So the market is bouncing back from the level of support, and this was a fake out happened in the market earlier. So the thing is, by looking at the support and the resistance zone, I really think the market is just consolidating right now. And whenever the market is just consolidating, then we just wait. Okay, I'm gonna get ready with the ideas I'm gonna have for the buys and the sells, but I'm not gonna force trade. So I'm just gonna wait for the market to create a setup for me. I'm not gonna just trap inside the setup of the market. Okay, so let's just do one thing. Let's just remove this and let's just redraw the levels. So the market was moving up and down inside these zones. There was a support, there was a resistance over here, then market just went down, then created a support. After that it created a resistance, then it broke the resistance over here, and now 18 minutes left for the current 4-hour candle to close. So I'm not gonna just jump in the trade in the last 18 minutes of the 4-hour candle. I'm just gonna wait for the current 4-hour candle to close, and after that I'll see whether I can really take a trade or not. So but before that, I'm gonna just draw some levels over here. Okay, so this is the 1 hour. Now it's really looks interesting right now, because from here to here the move has already been done, right? So I will repeat myself 100 times that whenever a move has already been done, you just wait for a retracement, right? Because if you don't wait for a retracement, then the chances of losing a trade is really more. The thing is, if this candle would have just closed on or at the resistance level, and the next candle creates the lower wick and breaks the high, at that point this could be a really nice trade. But the problem is, with this particular setup, the problem is the 1 hour candle has already passed far away from the level of resistance, right? So I think the market will be getting up over till this area. So but to execute a trade in this setup, I'm just gonna wait for some retracement to happen, and to get that retracement we have to wait for the 30-minute and the 1 hour candle to close. So let's just wait and watch the market, because we don't have anything to do for the next 17 minutes. So we will be just waiting and waiting for the next 17 minutes. Okay, so guys, just share your analysis over here if you have something. If you have took some trades in the London session or in the New York session earlier, just send your charts and analysis. I'm gonna share that on my streams with everybody else, so that you will be able to help others as well by sharing your knowledge. So I'm just gonna drop my Discord channel link over here, so that you can post your charts if anybody is unable to post their chart links over here on chat. I got my funded account. Oh, really? Congratulations to you, Antonio. Really happy for you. I hope it goes really well. So taking my time until payout. Perfect. So guys, this is the Discord channel link. I'm gonna pin this message on the chat. Just click on the link and join our Discord channel and just share your analysis and charts over there. Content like yours and others have helped a lot, so thanks. You're welcome, Antonio. You're really welcome a lot. And I hope that in the future as well, I will be continuing, sharing my knowledge and everything for free with you guys, because you know it really helps me to feel good as well. Because if you can help someone with a little knowledge, then you are really doing a lot better than the other people. Because what most people do is they have some knowledge and they just keep it to themselves only. But you really grow when you start to share your knowledge with everybody else. So that's the key to the success, I personally believe. So right now 14 minutes left. Okay, let's have a look at the 15 minutes. I Okay, so look at this. 15 minutes is dropping down. It's like 1 2 3 4 5 candles straight down. So there will be a retracement coming up, definitely. If not, then it's all right. We are gonna miss a trade, but without a retracement, there is no point of entering this kind of setup. And if you talk about gold now, gold can really push the price all the way up. That can be the case, but the best thing for us will be a retracement and a continuation move. GBP JPY. Okay, so guys, we have 13 minutes left. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just play some music on the streams, and I'll be right back in few minutes. Okay, so non-copyright music. So I think the music is now playing. I think the music is now playing. Yeah, it's playing. So enjoy the music, guys. I'll be back in few minutes. Okay, everybody, I'm back. So in like 40 seconds, these candles are about to close. So let's hope that we are gonna get a nice opportunity over here. So by looking at the gold, it's about to close like this. Whenever this thing happens, this is not a good kind of a setup. So we have to change the time frame to maybe, yeah, 1 hour, 1 hour. But the problem is the range is not enough, because if we look on the left, then we have this area of issue as well. So let's see. Okay, so the candles has just closed, and GBP JPY closed with a rejection. So nothing is happening right now. Yeah, now the thing is, by looking at the 1 hour GBP JPY time frame, the right now the candle is moving up. So in case after some time, if this candle creates a higher wick and then reverses back, break its own low, and after that break this low, these lows over here, then maybe at this point I'm gonna take a sell trade, because number one thing is that there will be a high already formed in the 1 hour candle, and second thing is that this candle will be breaking the lows, and the third thing is that the range is pretty good. So I think it can easily come down like 10-15 pips, which is I need it. Okay, and if we talk about gold, then I am not pretty much sure. I don't feel much confident about the gold, because the problem is the range. There is a range issue. Then we have some, this candle closing like this. I really don't like this thing. So maybe there will be a fake out coming up in gold, and it will be continue to move down. So I might look for sells when it will be continue to move down. But if we talk about buys, I'm not pretty much sure about gold. But yeah, GBP JPY looks pretty nice. So let's have a look on the bigger time frames. Yeah, so there might be, yes, I think there will be a selling move coming in GBP JPY. By looking at this, once this candle breaks the low of the previous one, there will be a resistance formed, and there will be a continuation move to the downside. So I think my idea is nice over here, is okay. So let's just wait and watch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put a sell position in advance at this point. So this will be my selling price, 160.721, and my target area will be around 20 pips, 160.519. Yeah, and I'm gonna put my stops above the current candle high. So right now I'm not into any kind of a trade, guys. I'm just putting this thing over here in advance, so that people can come and know where I'm gonna take the trade and what I'm gonna do. So we just have to wait for the current 1 hour candle to break the low, because this is the previous 1 hour candle low is the low from the 4 hour as well. Look at this. So once it breaks the low, that means a resistance has been formed over here. So now we know that where we can really shift our stop loss as well. So we can shift our stop loss at previous candle high, or maybe somewhere around at the resistance area in the from the 4 hour. So the thing is, if this candle breaks the low, and then I'm gonna shift my stops at the current candle's high. So that's the idea behind the trade over here. So let's just wait and watch. Oh, look at this, gold just broke the low of the previous one. So in case it will be if it will be closing below this area of support, then that means clearly that this will be a fake out. But in case this candle closes at the at the support over here, and the next candle creates a lower wick and break the high, then at that point we can really try taking a trade in gold. But right now, nothing. So guys, this is the Discord channel over here, as you can see, and these are the few analysis sent by some few people, and they really participate in the streams and share their knowledge with everybody. So they are my analysis as well, like this, and everything is there, like why I took this trade, everything is labeled. So this is the yesterday's gold trade, and this was the reason. The market structure was bearish, and yeah, you can just read and go through these analysis and learn something. And also, in case anybody of you wants to share their analysis as well, they can just send it to my Discord channel, and I'm gonna share your analysis with everybody else as well. In this way, you will be helping other people as well. Let's go back to GBP JPY, because I think we are gonna get a nice trade. So 8 minutes just passed away in the current 1 hour candle in GBP JPY. So waiting for the price to break below 160.7 722 area to take sells. So let's see what happens, because the probability, let's just look at the market and let's see how the probability is increasing. So the number 1 point was this candle has created the high, right? The second point will be this candle is breaking its own low. Third point will be this candle will be breaking below these lows over here, right? So if you look at the market, we can say that the market just went down over here, then over here, then over here, then 2 times over here, then over here. But what happened over here is that the market still couldn't broke below and go down over here, right? It was failing to do that every time, and it retested this area each and every time, many times over here, right? So now, in case this current candle breaks these lows over here, that means this candle is doing something different which the previous candles were failed to do, right? So in that case, we can say that the probability of going down is high. Okay, we really can't say that 100%, because there is nothing 100% over here, because you can't be 100% sure, but we can say that there is a 70 to 80% chance that it's gonna go down. and on that 70 to 80% chance you're gonna put your trade on, right? But the chance is still like 51 55% around. Then you have to think twice before taking a trade. Or the second thing you can do is you can really lower down your risk, and then you can jump on the trade you're looking for. So yeah, let's see what happens. Still got 50 minutes left for the current candle to go. So maybe we might see a downfall in GBP JPY in the next 30 minutes. But I'm gonna take the trade in the 1 hour time frame only, because I'm really comfortable by looking at the 1 hour rather than the 30 minutes. Because 30-minute time frame is having some issues, like the previous candle closed like this, and maybe this candle closes bullish and the next candle breaks the low, but that doesn't give us more confident of moving down. So below these wicks, that confidence will be coming in. So you have to really mark your levels of trades, or mark your levels of supports and resistance below or above which you are going to take the trade, and you are just going to stick to that from the starting of the trade analysis and ending of your trade you take, right? Because that will really help you to gain confidence. Because what happens is, whenever you have a lack of confidence coming in, at that point of time you start to close your trade in losses, you start to book your losses. But what happens after that is, your analysis was correct, it just you have to be really patient about your trade, okay? And after that the market goes your way. So in short, your analysis were correct, but the problem is with your discipline and your patience. So to do that, we have to start, you have to start doing this thing. You just have to stick to one time frame where your idea is placed, and just wait for things to happen in that time frame only. So those who are coming new to the streams, I'm gonna repeat my idea behind the trade. So there is a clean range to the left, okay? The market went up, created a high, then it created a lower high, and whenever a lower high is formed, we know that the market is going down, right? Then we have a second lower high formed over here, which is lower than the previous high. And now we are waiting for the 4 hour candle. We know that the market is moving down, but we need some confirmations, right? And that confirmation will be coming from the 4 hour time frame. So if this candle will break the low of the previous 4 hour candle, that means a high has been formed, a resistance has been formed, and a low has been broken. Whenever these three things happens, that means there is a very high chance that the market is gonna move that way, right? So this is the overall idea behind this trade, and now let's just wait and watch. It's now the waiting time. Hey, thanks, Jason. So you can just share my channel with your friends and who are into forex, so that people can just come on the streams and grab free knowledge, which I am really sending out daily. Also, I'm gonna share my Instagram page over here as well, so that you can just look at the reels over here. Let me just play a reel for you. Just pause the music and increase the audio over here. Trade live, and this is gold 30-minute time frame. So, and this was the trade I took. So I took gold buys and this closed in 11 pips of profit. So the idea behind this trade was the market was moving down because the market structure was bearish. Then what I saw was a support was formed over here like this, and I saw that now I was waiting for a support to be formed to take a buy trade. But what happened is this candle, it went all the way. Then we have many others like this. So you can just look at the reels and learn from the videos as well. These are the short clips which has been extracted from the original live stream. So let's have a look. Thank you, Sison. Really, that will be really helpful. Thank you so much. So the 15-minute candles are creating some sort of resistance, maybe not, maybe. Let's have a look at the 1 hour only. So 42 minutes left for the current 1 hour candle to close, and gold is also, nah, it's doing nothing. So let's play with the trend lines over here. Let's have a look what the trend lines has to say. So if we look at the trend lines, then the market was moving pretty good inside these channels over here. Then it went up and it rejected that area, and after that it started to move again, but the trend is pretty weak right now. It's pretty weak. So we might have a bullish move coming in if we talk about gold. Then if we talk about the small time frames, then yeah, so we might see some sort of, retracement before going up. So yeah, you can really take help of any tool, because many tools are available. So use every tool which really supports your analysis, and trendline is a really nice tool to use, because using these SR levels, support and resistance, it's really nice. But the problem is there are some portions of the market which really moves according to the trend lines. So when you use support resistance together with the trend lines, your analysis really gets stronger, or you really get to know the you know levels on which you can really place your stop loss and take profits, right? So that's why I always you know sometimes I use trend lines. Yeah, this one is gold as well. So I'm just gonna wait for this 1 hour candle, and in case I don't get any trade after the close of this 1 hour candle, I'm just gonna sit back and relax today, and I'm gonna try to take the trade tomorrow, because there is no point of sitting on the screen and just looking at the market, because when market has to move somewhere, it will be moving. Otherwise it will be just moving like this only, slow moves, nothing is happening. I can't open GPJPY and new, but I can't promote you. No problem, no problem, Sison. If you can do someday, that will be great. So now 30-minute candle is having 7 minutes left to close. It will be interesting to see where this and how this 30-minute candle will be closing. I already did it because one likes me, lost a lot, but I will not stop searching and learning. Now I'm winning, sir. Perfect. Really happy for you. Just start to learn. Looks like a 30-minute candle can close a strong bullish candle because it's now moving up. So we have 4 minutes left, and also after 4 minutes there will be NYSE open. So the 30-minute candle just broke the high of the previous 30-minute candle, which is a sign that this candle can move up a little bit. And let's have a look on the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour looks pretty strong right now. So see, before a session opening, like NYSE is about to open in 4 minutes, we are witnessing some volume, right? So we are witnessing some volume coming in, but that really doesn't mean that if the next candle breaks the high, you just jump in the buy. No, because you have to really look whether you have a proper range to go or not. In this case, I really don't think so, because there is a resistance which is very nearby to the current candle, so we have to wait right now. So I'm chatting to this channel, hope someone will find this one. Yeah, I hope as well. New activities in Nitro. Okay. One minute remaining for 30-minute to close. And if this candle closes back below this wick, then there is a chance of moving down. But if this candle closes like this, then going down will be a really tough task for GBP/JPY. So again, I'm telling you, I'm not in any trade. I'm just gonna type it down over here. Comment, price level, price note, price note. Waiting for this level to be broke. Actually, I'm gonna change the color. Green is good. Yeah. So GBP JPY 30-minute candle closed with no wick on the top, and whenever we have candles closing with no wick or a very small wick, that means the chances of the next candle of moving up is like 50%. So okay, so gold just created some fake out, really strong close of the 30-minute candle. But I'm gonna just wait, because right now if this candle breaks the low, there's no point of taking sales, because the thing is it hasn't make a resistance over here, right? So this can be a resistance, but we need a lower high to be formed in order to take sales. So now the thing is, if the 1 hour candle breaks the high of the previous 1 hour candle, at that point of time this whole bearish idea will be gone. Okay, because we are not expecting the current 1 hour candle to break the price of the previous 1 hour candle. So I think we might get a really nice candle if it just break its own low. But let's see what happens. Let's see, guys. Because now if the 1 hour candle breaks this low over here, these lows over here, the chances have really increased, because this is a huge low, sorry, this is a huge high which has already been formed over here. And reversing a candle like this is a very strong sign of going down in this case. But obviously that's not 100% surety. We might have a bullish move coming in, maybe. Let's see, we can just wait. So I'm just gonna wait for the next 26 minutes for this candle to close, and in case I don't get any trade, then I will just call it a day. Gold is just doing nothing. So in gold, I'm just waiting for something like this to happen. So I'm gonna take my sells once this thing happens. Okay, so this is a moving down move, then I need a retracement, and once that retracement happens, I'm gonna enter over here, somewhere over here. Because whenever you see a sell move, that totally means that there are a series of lower lows and lower highs formed. So Sean Johnston just subscribed the channel. Thank you so much, Sean. It really means a lot. So now we have both the ideas ready, and we just have to let the market wait for the market to move inside those areas, because don't like to go against the market or go force trade the market, because whenever you do that you just end up losing. So just wait for the market to create setups for you. Sorry. So if anybody wants to really share their analysis and trades, they can just send it directly to the Discord channel, and I have already pinned the link of the Discord channel in the chat, so you can just click on the link and join the Discord, because sharing knowledge is the next step to your success. And this is my Instagram channel, and in case anybody wants to learn from the videos or some trade analysis like this, they can just join my Instagram channel as well. Market is in a really nice mood today to keep us stick to the screen. No moves at all. Nothing is happening. NYSE has been done, no moves. NY, no moves. Nothing is happening. Actually, this could be a nice trade over here at the time of NY open. Yeah, I actually came late today, so this could be a really nice move, like 31 pips of range. Yeah. So 22 minutes left for the current 1 hour candle to close. Let's hope that in the last 20 minutes it will be reversing back down and breaking the low and continue to move down, because if it doesn't do that, then I don't know, maybe the next candle do, but I'm not gonna wait for the next candle, because that will be something we are chasing the trades, and I really don't want to chase the trades. It's just that whenever you are comfortable, you are active, you are energetic and confident, you will get your trade. Otherwise you just relax and come back next day for the trades. The 160.722 is a very strong area, because all these wicks have failed, these candles have failed to go below these area. So I'm just gonna wait, watch. So what do you guys think? Whether it's gonna move down or it's gonna move up? Any analysis or anything you guys really want to share? Thank you, Sison. That was really nice compliment and really means a lot. So let's have a look by some Fibonacci levels, what the market is actually doing. So Fibonacci level says it has to go to this level over here, 1.6, if you talk about gold. Okay, so Sison, you're talking about GBP, JPY, or you're talking about the gold? Okay, gold. Yeah, I also think the same, but the problem is this area over here. Let me just draw this area for you guys so that everybody can see. Where are the shapes? Ellipse. Okay, this will be good. This area over here is a fake out. Let me just label this as well. Fake out. So this area is a fake out, which has happened over here in gold, and right now this candle already broke the high where many buy traders has entered and they are now stopping out. Okay, and now the candle is again rejecting, so I think we might get a sell trade in the next 30-minute candle. If we talk about the gold, because fake out happened, resistance has been formed, we have this clean candle to go, and if we look at the range, then the range is also 40 pips, which is not a bad range. You can really aim for 10-15 pips in that range. So yeah, I think it can push the price down. So last 17 minutes left for the 30-minute candles to close and 1 hour candle to close as well. But looks like GBP JPY is gonna break the high of the previous one and can continue moving up by filling this wick and this wick as well. So thank you, Sasan. Thank you so much. It's gonna, yeah, I really think it's gonna break the high. Because the way it's moving up, it looks like it's gonna break the high. See, there is a wick already formed to the lower side of GBP JPY, the current 30-minute candle. But the problem is with the previous candle. If the previous candle would have a wick to the upside, then I could have, I might just took this trade and with a lesser risk. But right now there is no wick on the previous candle high, so that means the chances of going up or down is 50-50. Plus there is this resistance over here as well, which can possibly make GBP JPY to reject the higher prices and move down from here. So there are a lot of risk involved inside the current setup, which I am sensing, and that's why I'm just staying out of this kind of a bad setup. Look over here, the gold is pushing down, so 15 minutes left, or maybe we can get a trade in 15 minutes. Yeah, we might get a trade in 15 minutes. So guys, get ready. This is a fake out. We now I want a higher wick to be formed and then break these lows over here to continue pushing down. So I'm gonna just calculate the range in 15 minutes, and the range is like 36 pips. The range is not bad, not very much, but not bad as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put the idea over here, and will keep my stops above this high over here. 35 pips will be the stops, and yeah, I think this trade will work. So I'm ready with the trade, and I think it's about to break the low. So let's see if this idea works or not. In case not, then I'm obviously gonna manage the risk but if it does, then we are gonna get a quick 10-15 pips. So my target is not down over here, it's like 17-18 pips I'm gonna target, and let's see what happens. So same setup like this will be happening over here once this candle will be breaking the low. Because this will be a high, this will be a lower high, and we are gonna make a lower low as well. So that's why this idea has higher chance of working. Let's have a look in the 1 hour as well. Yeah, 1 hour will be pushing down, but that will be a quick in and out thing, because 1 hour might just get back up. So that's why. So we will be getting quick in and we will be getting quick out after 12-15 pips. So I'm gonna just zoom in, and yeah, everything is perfect. So we just need this candle to break the low and continue moving down, and this will be the area of support where the market's gonna move. So let's have a look at this area in the higher time frames. So we are talking about this 1 hour candle going down in this area. So can that happen? Can we really visualize that? In the 1 hour, I'm not sure, and in the 30 minutes, yeah, 30 minutes can do that, but 1 hour is I'm not sure about. Look over here, GJ is now moving up. So there is no point of waiting for sells in GBP JPY, because there is no selling coming in GBP JPY for right now, maybe right now. So I'm just gonna focus on gold. 11 minutes left for the 30 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour candle to close, and maybe we might. Okay, so 4 hour looks like the market might just move up, but this looks like just a retracement. Okay, let's leave the 4 hour where it is, and let's just go back to 30 minutes or maybe 15 minutes. Yeah, same here, Suzanne, same here. Hoping the same. The thing is, I'm providing free knowledge to everyone, right? And the second thing I'm doing is I'm doing everything in front of everybody. If I'm losing a trade, I'm losing in front of everyone. If I'm winning a trade, I'm winning it in front of everyone, right? And people will judge me after few some time, because you know right now there are not a lot of people who come on the streams. But in the future, if we talk about the future, then I really think that there will be people who will be joining me on the streams daily, because when you spend time on something daily, as a routine, then you really know whether that person really works well, or whether that person is just some random YouTuber who just come on live and they just start showing their fake results and everything. So after some time I will be getting the results I am for my hard work. So I know that's gonna happen. So just chilling out and doing my repeating the process on daily basis. This is a process basically. So you have to come live, you have to analyze the market and take all the unnecessary things out and just do your work. Okay, so gold is now pushing the price up a little bit. Let's have a look on the 30 minutes what it looks like. It looks like that it looked like the same it was looking earlier. Nothing, no signs of bullish momentum coming in. The only sign of bullish momentum will be coming in if in case the current 30-minute candle will be breaking its own high again. So that will be the only point where we can say that yes, gold might move up now. Okay, but before that I really cannot say that, because according to me the fake out has been done and the market has to retrace back before moving back up. But what I have learned is the new ones are greedy. Yeah, there are many people who sell this knowledge by charging money. Okay, so it totally depends on what kind of a person you are. Okay, so this is no rocket science, and I'm not really selling the signals out there. People come in, they copy my trades sometime, they just learn sometime. But yeah, there are many people who are selling all these things for some subscription. And actually I have a lot of other things as well which I do, and so I don't need to do these things. I really want people to be independent, and my other things which I do to make money are related to those things only. But over here, if I can do some social service, you can say, for free, then I will not miss the chance of doing that. But yeah, there are all types of people available. So some charges money, some provides them free. Some there are some people as well who provide this knowledge for free for some time, and after some time they just start to charge a subscription fee to share this knowledge. So that's a really bad thing to do. So in 5 minutes we are gonna get our answer of what's gonna happen to the market. So the thing is, I need this candle to close below this yellow line, close below 1963.351. If that happens, then I might wait for the next candle to move. If that does not happen, and if this candle closes above this yellow line or above the 1963.351 price, then I'm just gonna call it a day and I'm gonna come back tomorrow. there is no chance that GBP JPY will be moving down in the next candle. It's really hard now. So I think, yeah, it might just consolidate now. So no trades in GBP JPY, so there's no point of looking at that. Let me just go back to 1 hour again. Yeah, 3 minutes left. So I'm gonna just wait for 3 more minutes and let's see how the candles will be closing after 3 minutes. 2 hour candle looks like it's really gonna move up. 2 hour time frame. One hour, okay, 1 hour looks like, actually, if the next candle creates a lower wick, breaks the high, we might have a bullish move, and the range is also not bad. Yeah, that can be the case. Because by looking at the market structure in 1 hour, yeah, so everything depends on this 30-minute candle. If this closes below, then I'm gonna look for sells. If this closes above, then I'm gonna look for buys in the 1 hour. But also there is still conditions for that as well, because I will need a lower wick to be formed and then the breakout of the higher wick of the previous one. So in the next candle I'm expecting these two things to happen, because if it just breaks the high without forming a lower wick, I'm not gonna enter that trade, because that can be a problem for me because of this wick rejection. So let's see how this candle will be closing in 1 minute, and after that might be getting more clarity. So last 40 seconds remaining, and let's see. So this fake out will be invalid in the 1 hour time frame. This is only valid in 30 minutes and 15 minutes. So right now looks like, oh, there is something coming up. 12 seconds, US news, but not high impact, a low impact news. Oh, look over here. The candle just played. What the hell? Okay, so we had a fake out, then we have another fake out, and this candle closed above the area of resistance. Yeah, so chances of moving up is now pretty high. Yes. So now what I'm thinking over here is, I need this 1 hour candle to move up, break this high, and then continue moving up. and I might, if now we are not gonna sell, now I'm gonna trade according to the 1 hour, because the plan has now changed. No fake out, nothing. And I'm gonna just zoom in a little bit. So my idea is long positions from this point, and my target will be around 20 pips, and I'm gonna keep my stops under the current candle low. So let's see if we get this trade. Okay, actually, you know what I'm gonna do, I have, let me just wait. You know, I think I should take entries by breaking the entries. If I'm taking like one lot, then yeah, I know what I have to do. I'll just, what I have done is I have entered buys over here with a very small lot, because I'm thinking that it's gonna reverse back up, and I have kept the stops under the previous candle low. Okay, in case it's gonna hit the stops, then I will be not having any problem, because it's a really small lot, because I really think now this candle will be reversing back up. If not, then it's alright. 1960.677, 1960.677. yeah, so let's see if we have something over here. Now I'm gonna place my second trade. I'm gonna place my second order over here once this candle will be breaking its own high. Will be keep the stops same and target prices up. So let's see if it reverses back or not. Because in this way, okay, I'm already in profits right now. It's up 4 pips. It's about to break its own high. It's 6 pips up, and I'm gonna take the second entry as well very, very soon, once it really starts to break its own high. Okay, it's about to move up. Now the thing is, I'm not expecting the price to move down again, right? I'm not expecting the price to do that. So what I'm gonna do is, in the previous one, I have shifted my stops under the low of the current 1 hour candle, which is at 1961.254. 61.254. Yeah, I have shifted the stops over there, so I'm not now losing that much in the small lot as well, which I was losing earlier, right? So I'm just gonna stop out quickly if the market goes against me with a very small loss. Okay, but in other case, If this candle really needs to go up, if the gold really has to move up, then it will be not coming down, it will be moving up, right? It will be reversing back up. So I have managed the risk. First, I have entered with a very small lot. Second, and now I'm not losing the amount I was losing earlier. I'm losing less. So I have already managed everything, and everything is working perfectly fine, even though I lose this trade. Because once it breaks its own high, it's gonna not stop. It's gonna move really with volume. But in case if it starts to move down, then also it's gonna move with volume. L Romulus just subscribed. Thank you so much, Romulus, for subscribing my channel. Really means a lot. So running in negative 5-6 pips right now. So if it hits the stop loss, then I will change the idea. Let's have a look on the 30-minute time frame. Yeah, that's all right. Okay, so I have just stopped out. In the initial trade I took, and yeah, it was a small loss. Now this candle over here is breaking the lows of the previous candles, so there is a chance that it might, push the price down and fill this candle over here, because now a resistance has been formed. They're mad of me, the goal. Are you hoping also soon help me, sir? What you are trying to say, Saison? Can you please explain? I think that it's gonna move down until to this level over here. Yeah, that's why I am providing this free education to everyone, so that nobody blows their accounts. So the market is facing some issues at this level. So it really has to get some heavy volume to push the price all the way down in this area. So GBP, nothing. Gold. Let's see if it just goes down again. Sorry. Got 17 minutes over here, and also 1 hour candle also broke the low of the previous one, and maybe it will be coming down in this area. 15-minute candle is also about to close in 1 minute. So a resistance has been formed. So this candle has to close some sort of a strong bullish one in order for the next candle to move down. They're happy blowing accounts for new ones, but they hate greedy. Okay. So let's see how this candle will be closing and in 1 minute, and after that maybe we have some next candle moving up first and then broke the low to continue moving down. Because if the trend is shifting to bearish, then it really has to create a new low, so for which it has to move down. But if not, then it will be closing, and the next candle will be pushing up. So 18 seconds remaining. Let's see how this candle will be closing. It's rejecting the lower area. So the candle has closed like this. I think now it's gonna push the price to the downside. we can expect volume coming in now. By looking at 15 minutes, it really looks like that it's gonna reverse back. But by looking at 30 minutes, it really looks like that it's gonna, you know, push the price down heavily. Because a fake out has already been done and now it should be moving down. But obviously we have some issues over here, but we have this clean candle, and I think the market will be correcting this upward move by forming a same candle over here. It's just that it takes some time, but it will be definitely correcting this move to the downside. So it's gonna break its own low actually, and when that happens, there will be volume pushing the price down. Yeah, it's amazing. It's pushing the price down as I suspected. So I have closed this one in 13 pips. Okay, so guys, let me just tell you what I did. I did not announce this trade live because I wanted to see how many of you has really took this trade. So if anybody changed their idea from buys to sells like me, like I was in buys, okay, then I lost the buy trade in like 10, yeah, 15 pips, and after that when this candle was moving down and breaking these lows, I suddenly switched my idea to sells, because now I saw in the 30 minutes that the market is now creating a resistance and breaking the lows. That means it's going to move down. So that was where I saw the opportunity of taking sells, and I took sells over here when this candle was breaking the lows, and I closed everything at 13 pips. So today I am just minus 2 pips down, so I think that's a break even thing which have done. So in this way I have managed not to lose anything today, right? Even though I haven't win, but I still haven't lost anything, right? So, and also I really think this candle will be moving down and correcting this whole move. So this is how you should also start switching quickly between the ideas, because what happens is, let me tell you this, because this happens to me most of the times. What happens is, whenever we lose a trade and after that suddenly we get to see a profitable setup or a really confident setup, we really skip those things. Why we skip those things? Because we have just lost a trade. Okay, so that really means that your new trade idea is connected with your previous trade idea, and that's what is really bad in trading. Your trades should be individual, and it should not get interlinked or connected with each other. Okay, every trade should be independent. So the same thing I did over here, and that's why I was asking live over here that how many of you guys have switched their ideas quickly. So I'm gonna take a leave from you guys now, and let's meet tomorrow, same time, New York session. So if anybody just won today, congratulations to them, and if not, then we are gonna come back tomorrow. I'm also on break even, not haven't lost anything, haven't won anything, so I'm gonna come back tomorrow again. So let's meet tomorrow in the New York session. So take care everyone, have a great day. Do not over trade guys, do not over risk, just sit back, relax and enjoy your rest of the day. So take care everybody, cheers, goodbye.